doing? Cash Money bringing back another video. In one of my last videos, I told you guys that I was going to come out with a video about some tools I use or things I think you guys should be using or should have when you're out thrifting and things like that. So this video is going to be like tools and tips to use when you're out thrifting, garage sales, pawn shops even, any of those things. So let's start the video. Number one, okay, I feel, and I think everyone would agree, the most important item and or tool to use in this business is smartphone. Okay, smartphone with a camera. Okay, most important. I know you're asking me like, okay, why? Well, because the apps on your phone will tell you if you should buy or you should not buy. It is like the most important thing. I practically run all my businesses off my phone. Okay, that's it. Just my phone, and I'm able to run pretty much my whole business. Whether it's Amazon or eBay, I can pretty much run it all off of my phone. So back to why, some of the key points of why it's important. Like I said, your apps. Like for Amazon, you're going to have your seller app, and that's going to allow you to scan barcodes, look in their inventory, look at buy cost, and that's really going to show you whether you should buy it or not. Same with eBay. eBay is going to let you do the same thing. It's going to let you product search, whether it's handheld Yahtzee, brass candle holders, anything like that. That's going to let you type that in and research information about the item you're looking at purchasing. So definitely get a smartphone if you don't have it. Make sure it has a camera. Also download the apps, Amazon seller app, and also download the eBay app. Those are important. So yeah, number one thing, please get a smartphone. It's almost 2017. Get a smartphone, please. Okay, number two is kind of a bunch of things in one for the most part. I could break it down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a ton of things that are in this one category kind of deal that is very important. So I'm just going to kind of put them all together and we're just going to go from there, okay? So in this bag of stuff, okay, that I literally bring this bag everywhere I go, whether I'm thrifting or pawn shop, anything, okay? So second item I would say to have with you is a power brick, okay? Especially the ones like I have these. This one, it's got 2 USB ports, which is really important. It's something that I think, especially this day and age where everything runs off your smartphone, certain cords, all that stuff, make sure you have something like this, because not only will it charge your phone, it'll let you look and power tons of other different devices up. So when I'm out on 8-10 hour day going to thrift store to thrift store to garage sale to garage sale to thrift store, this thing comes in like every time. Like there is not a time where I don't want this or I wish I wouldn't have carried this with me. Like this is so important. They're pretty cheap to get now, so if you don't have one of these, I'm telling you to buy one. It is behind my phone. The smartest thing and the best thing I ever did was get something like this, okay? And this opens up so many different possibilities with it having this double USB port. It just opens up the doors for a bunch of more things I'm going to show you guys. So make sure you get one of these. Get a power supply, not only from your phone, for other stuff. So that leads me into my next set of items, okay? Cords, our favorite things. Everyone has 8,000 of them, but I literally, like I said, I bring this bag with me everywhere, and it saves me so much time and so much money. When I first started out, I don't know how many times I went to a thrift store or Savers, and I saw an item on the shelf, and it looked good, looked all right, and I mean it was dead and the power on. I was like, I'll risk it. I'll take it home, throw on a charger, and see what happens. And I don't know how many times I got home and tried to plug it in, didn't work, didn't charge, didn't hold a charge, just awful. So I was wasting more time going to return it, trying to exchange it. There was just so many times, or they wouldn't accept it back, and I missed out, especially for me having to travel so far. My week or 2 week window to return an item would no longer be there. So it was essential for me to pick up, just like this one has a multi adapter, tons of different ones on here, micro USB. This one's kind of like for a bunch of different cameras and stuff. This one is geared towards like video games, so it has a 3DS charger and regular like DS charger. This is for the old iPods and things like this. So definitely get some of these, especially if you have one of these. That's why I said this is so important. Not only will it charge your smartphone, okay, this is dead, you're dead in the water for the most part if you don't have enough experience. So this will charge this, very, very important. So that's number one. Number two, this will plug into these, okay, and they will test items before you even leave the store. If you see it on a shelf or you see it and you pick it up and you're able to test it right there in the store, it's going to save you so much time. It's going to save time, money. It's just going to be such a huge factor. It's going to let you source more. Your potential profits are going to go up. Your loss, your profit and loss is going to get better because you're not wasting money on items that didn't work. So make sure you get a power brick, and please get just at least one of these where it has multi adapters. I would also suggest, like I said, one for video games, and these guys are cheap, very cheap. Like the investment in these is probably $5-10 for this, and it's going to save you hundreds of dollars just by spending $5 to $10 on this. And if you want a really nice one of these, $20 to $50. Like, it is worth the investment. Please spend the money now, and it's going to save you thousands and thousands and hundreds of dollars up front. And you're going to see that instantly when you go to these thrift stores. You're going to test an item, it doesn't work, you're going to be like, thank God I listened and I spent a little bit of money and saved myself so much trouble. So please get these. Please get these before you go out. This goes back to what I said about research, okay? This is research right here. What am I telling you? I've been through it. I have experience. Please get these items, okay? Very, very, very important. So on the same theme as that, I know it's a little old school, but batteries. Yes, batteries, okay? Bring some batteries. I bring about 4 to 6 AA, and again 4 to 6 AAA. Brand new batteries, never used before. This is also super important. I don't know how many times I had found a TI-83 calculator at a Goodwill, at a Savers, and they got a $10 to $15 price tag on it. So there's room to make money, but come to find out, I didn't have my batteries. I took the risk on it, and it didn't work. Its screen was blacked out. It was non-fixable, and if I would have just thrown a few batteries in my bag, in my pocket, I would have saved myself $15 to $20. And this not only just thrift stores, even when I'm at a pawn shop, there have been times where, you expect things to work. I mean, they had to pay money for it, and I've thrown batteries in them, and they didn't work properly. So it's very, very important not only to test while you're in the store, but it also lets you check corrosion, those kind of things. It gets you to think like, okay, let me pop the batteries out. Let me look at the connections, and if it's all gunked up, you don't want your customer to see that or to get that. So you'll put that item back. So please, batteries, they're a little heavy, but it is going to save you so much money just to bring these along. So like I said, I bring about 4 to 6 of each. Most every item that is battery operated, for the most part, it's going to run off either AA or AAA. So definitely bring some batteries. It's going to save you money even at garage sales. Like I said, you might get some weird looks a little bit, but trust me, it's worth it. It's worth the weird looks. Save yourself time, save yourself money. Okay, so batteries, please bring them. Now, lastly, to go with your batteries, okay? A lot of times your handhelds got batteries, your CD players have batteries, all those items carry batteries. But there's one little flaw for you if you're out and about and you have the batteries and you have the item, but what do most of them have? They have a screw, some sort of bolt, some sort of thing holding the battery backing in place. So, tools, very simple, very light, cheap. You can get like a set of these for a couple of dollars. They don't even have to be good ones, they just have to work. So I always bring a Phillips and a flathead, okay? So you guys can see that, Phillips and a flathead, very important. I don't know, like I said, you go into and you find a Yahtzee, and in the back you got to push down a spot to pop the cover off, and here we go. I got my tool, able to put it in, pop it out, put a battery in. Okay, it's working great. I'm confident. Gonna go ahead and buy it, and you're good to go. Just like same with these. I don't know how many times I found a leapfrog something or a plug and play or something like that where I need to literally unscrew the back to find either it's corroded out or I put the batteries in and it works great, it lights up. It just gives you that much more, way more confidence when you're buying your items, knowing that the battery compartment's clean. I put the batteries in, it lit up. The light came on, it made sound, all those things, like, is just going to help you, especially if you're new, just be confident when you're buying your items. So, like I said, so make sure you bring your smartphone. Please bring your smartphone if you forget it. Hopefully you have some experience. Secondly, bring a power brick, okay? Bring that power brick. Thirdly, bring your cords. Like I said, you can buy a unit from Amazon or eBay for $10 or something like that. It's got almost every end you can think of that will connect to anything, and you just connect that to the USB brick, and bam, you can test it in the store, make your decisions in the store. No returns for the most part, none of that stuff. You can do it all in store. It's going to save you time and money. The other thing is bring just regular batteries, okay? So bring some AAAs, bring some AA's. Like I said, I bring about 4 to 6 each of each AAA and AA. And then, for those batteries, bring a couple tools. These are very light, very little, so please bring these with you as well. Very important. So, the last thing I want to talk about was something that everyone knows. It's just plain and simple, but I don't know how many times I haven't done it and I've regretted it. I've had to take time out of my day because I didn't plan ahead of time, and that is water. Water and snacks could go along with that. Very important, especially for me. Like I said, when I go do my run of thrift stores, I'm probably hitting 10 or so thrift stores in one day, maybe more even, and I'm just going. And if you don't remember to drink some water, eat a granola bar or something, you're going to make bad decisions. You're going to be in a hurry. You're not going to look over everything. You're just going to, whatever, throw it in the bag, let's go. And that's all to do with, not being hydrated, not having some food. And you might think, well, yeah, okay, who doesn't think of that? Trust me, when you're hunting and you're just going, you're not going to think about it. You're not, and you're going to have to take time out of your day. You're going to have to go stop at whatever gas station, and you're going to probably make some bad decisions there with what you're buying, because you just don't care, you want it. So please plan ahead of time, a couple apples, some water, whatever you're into. So definitely bring some water or some snacks. Very, very, very important. So please do it. So yeah, this kind of wraps up this video. Like I said, I just wanted to come back with the video I told you guys I would, some tools and some tips to use that I've learned over time. Some of my experiences, I love sharing them with you guys. It's going to help you guys cut down on your errors, and it's going to help your profits. So definitely use these if you can. Use these tips. I really think they're beneficial for you. But yeah, that wraps this up. So if you can go ahead and give me some hate, I'll take that. Give me some love, I'll take that too. And please, likes. I need some more likes, guys. Some likes are really going to help me out, help my channel. It's going to give me confidence to bring more videos like this for you guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. There'll be more videos coming soon. If you have any suggestions, things and questions you guys want to hear about, please comment below, and I'll do my best to answer those for you guys. So cash money out. See you on the next one.